Welcome to the episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of The Real Housewives of Miami.
Sure did.
I like how it kind of cut you off guard because you're like, what?
I know you're recording.
Yeah. No, we're going.
Here we are.
Here we are. My cholesterol's high. Are you happy now?
Like right before that, we started. He said,
I went to the doctor today. I did a whole barrage of like, I've had things wrong with me. So I just went in and was like, my back hurts. My ankle hurts. I got this weird thing on my abdomen and I get this thing up here and I want blood test. I did the whole thing. So everything's fine as far as I know. My ankle isn't damaged. My cholesterol's slightly high. That's the moral of that story. But my liver's back in check. It's good.
That's good. We got to work on that cholesterol.
Well, so do you, Mr. High Cholesterol.
Mine's not high.
Yours was high. That was the one thing about your test results that was slightly high.
Oh, it was, well, that was from the insurance thing. So that's everything. Like, so yes, I think we mentioned it like a couple weeks back that I want to get life insurance, inspired by Teddy Mellencamp. So yes, it's finalized and I got the life insurance. So if anything happens, knock on wood.
If anything happens, it was his idea. It wasn't mine. I didn't, nothing. Wasn't me.
But part of that is they run all these tests, and yes,
wasn't me.
They said my cholesterol was slightly high. So yeah, we got to work on that. My BMI is high too.
We are men in our 40s who like the couch. I think everyone's cholesterol
and eating
high.
Too much, yeah, like not working out enough.
We don't eat too much. Like you eat. I mean,
I do eat. Like I'm not a grazer, but like when I find a snack, I'll just like keep going back to it. So I'm not like grazing amongst all different snacks, but I'll like. Let me go this, especially I'm working from home. It's like, oh, let me get the chips. Let me go back.
Okay, so you're telling me I need to like whack your hand when you go for the chips?
Yeah.
Or just snacks at home?
Like this afternoon, I was like, had those little enchiladas and I was like, well, some chips and salsa with it. And like, I just ate like half the bag. I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. Calm it down. Cut it.
All right. Understandable. But no, I think that it's, if you talk to any, like the first time I had high cholesterol or something, I think I talked to my doctor and I was like, is that bad? He's like, well, I mean, do you like eating red meat? Then yeah, you're going to have high cholesterol. Just basically like any time like you just are our age and you eat certain things, it's going to just be bad for you. And it's just a matter of not eating them excessively, which we don't. I think we keep it very good.
But like we could cut down. Like, did we need the other night go out and get pizza?
Yes. If I had to cook that, could you imagine eating that mushroom dish at home? You would have died. I would have died for you.
It wasn't the best.
Was not the best.
No.
So yeah, we needed to go about it for our own sanity. So there's a trade-off of sanity versus mental health versus physical health.
Yeah.
But anyway, meanwhile in Miami. Unless you want to talk about this more.
No, I'm good. I'm just thinking all comfortable.
Get comfortable. I'm to remind people to check us out on the socials and go to our new website, husbandswatchinghousewives.com.
Yep.
Technically, you just type in Husbands Watching Housewives and like hit Control Enter, and it puts all the other stuff around it for you. Welcome to 2002.
It's still a long title.
It is.
Nobody else has it.
Right.
So
I was realizing when I was I brought our little business cards over to my brother's house today and I just left them on the entry table. I realized that we probably should have had them say like Husbands Watching Housewives, a Real Housewives podcast. It does sound kind of porny. Like,
I never thought about that.
Yeah. Well, because we're like the last people who would be like making housewife porn.
Well, also facts, but also I think we thought about more so having these at BravoCon where of course you can't say housewives without thinking Real Housewives.
But so we might need to make two sets of like kind of promotional materials. Some that say like a housewives podcast.
Right. Because even if you go to the link tree, it doesn't like scream housewives.
No.
Real Housewives.
Right. Exactly. So maybe, the people that we're trying to get there, they will understand. But I guess if we're looking for people who don't, what is this about?
They're like, is this not a rewatch of Desperate Housewives?
Yes. Are they not just...
No, it is not.
Are they two gay men talking about why their straight marriages failed?
Oh.
See? All sorts of different things.
So many iterations.
But yeah, I think we'll work on it. We'll get the marketing right.
All right.
But meanwhile, on Miami.
Yeah, so it was 80s, so that's why I'm wearing the shirt of Heather's. It's my favorite movie. It happens to be an 80s movie, 1989. That's what I gotta say about that.
Yeah, but
it's a great movie.
What's your damage?
I've seen the movie so many times, I just know it like backwards and forwards. And yeah.
Is that the Fuck Me Gently with a Chainsaw movie?
It is.
Yeah, I didn't. I had never seen.
Very.
I had never seen Heather's until that point, a certain point in my life. But my friends in junior high would always say that, and I had no idea what they were talking about. I was like, "Yeah, that's funny."
Well, it's funny with me. Like I grew up watching the censored version. It was always on Comedy Central
So
back in the day.
was it "Fluff Me Gently" with a chainsaw?
They would just like bleep it out
Oh, okay.
together. But and they would cut out certain scenes. And then when I watched the unedited version, I was like, oh, look at that.
Nice.
But it's my favorite. So.
The best things ever is watching a Martin Scorsese movie on or on network television.
Oh, God.
Like when they played like Goodfellas or Casino on like CBS once time.
How can you?
I mean, that's when you get all the creative swear words. You're like, you gosh darn melon farmer, things like that.
So anyways, we're at the 80s aerobics on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And
the Virgin cruise continues.
Right.
Which, I don't know, there's like one scene where they show, I think Larsa was it, walking across the deck, meeting them somewhere, and then
Lisa.
I don't know. The rest of that, they could have been at port. I'm just saying. I don't know if they're really at sea.
Your theory. Did we walk on the moon? Yeah.
Yes, we did walk on the moon.
Okay.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Go ahead, move on, carry on.
Yeah. So doing 80s aerobics, blah, 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 like leg warmers. And then we cut to this Lisa Larsa. Finally, they both apologize. They got to a good place. I miss you. I don't want to hurt you. Let's leave it there. Never address anything else. Never bring Jody around. Never talk about Marcus. Like, let's just live in this happy little bubble into the reunion.
It was Marysol earlier who was like, you just got to let the details go. Like, don't.
I was Alexia.
Alexia, just don't harp on the details. And then she harps a little bit on the details. I thought it was going to go poorly after that. I was surprised.
I thought that she'd be annoyed that it didn't seem that Larsa or Lisa apologized enough. But I feel like more so Larsa eating it, but I don't know. As long as they're fine in this moment, because of course they're gonna be at each other's throats at the reunion, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So it was fine at this moment. That was cool. And then we get to the spa. So the whole spa thing was just like more of a party than a relaxing spa situation.
I mean, it seemed to me like if I had a bunch of friends and I was like, hey, they're letting us use the spa for whatever we want, it'd be like, yeah, let's get a couple spa treatments, but then let's just party. Let's break out the champagne.
I don't know. I'd be more like, let's go in. This is like something where they should have been going in shifts. Because there's too many. It's like there's 9 of them, and there's too many at one point to actually feel like you're relaxing.
I can see that.
But then we have this Alexia Stephanie scene of they realize. I feel like there's gonna be straight up it's a big business. Like, oh my God, are we separated? Like, you have a sister I'm talking to? I have
I get what you're saying.
I'm not talking to. You're an alpha. I'm an alpha.
This whole, when she said I'm an alpha too, I'm just like, oh, are you an empath as well, Kristen Doty? I was just like, there's certain things.
That's Adriana.
Oh, but there's just but it's Kristen Doty as well. She said she was an empath. There's things like, when someone says they're an empath, they're not an empath. The same way that if someone has to say they're an alpha, they're not an alpha.
It's just dumb.
It's just again, if I have to say that I'm rich, I'm not that rich. That sort of thing.
It whispers.
Exactly. Wealth whispers.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah.
But I'm glad they had the conversation and but
the conversation was more like we get to a good place by throwing Marysol under the bus.
Right, which is exactly what Marysol did kind of back earlier. Was it was really, talk to Alexia about it. And they're just pointing at each other. I wonder if that's been their MO all along.
Yeah. From what I recall, it seemed very mutual that day they got up and they're like, we both feel uncomfortable. She might leave us in Marabella. Let's just not go, period. It didn't seem like one or the other was leading the charge. It was Alexia who wrote the text because she would word it the best.
To me, I see, that's where I think you and I have disconnected on this. Is the entire time I feel like it was always Marysol's idea. Like Alexia wasn't even thinking about not going until Marysol was just like, I don't know, I don't want to be left there. And then Alexia was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, huh?
They both seemed to be bothered the night before when Stephanie said, this is a seating chart. This is how it's going to go. And if anyone pisses me off, I'm going to leave them. Marysol was like, oh. And I feel like they made eye contact.
I think,
and
yeah,
had a mutual.
No, you're not wrong, but I think Alexia would have been like, well, whatever. But once Marysol said it out loud, she's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But
regardless, it was dumb. Stephanie would never. She wouldn't have left them in Marabella. Like she was just pissed off at that moment because it was coming from that really chaotic dinner and she was in her feelings, but she wouldn't, whatever. So that was dumb.
Yeah.
But yes, the fact that it could be, talk it out, even if it's at Marysol's expense, whatever.
So then what else we had? We had Guerdy going to...
Well, she talked about going to the therapist with Adriana, and then she actually did go. But before they get to that, I don't like it when trips end mid-episode. It needs to be like, okay, we're going back home. Here we come, Miami, at the end of the episode. Because when you shift gears mid-episode, I'm like, wait, what?
I don't mind when it's like the very middle of the episode. Is that how this one was? I feel like this was a little bit later than middle. I feel like we got like a 20-minute ending back in Miami.
I feel like there were at least 3 segments because it was like Guerdy going to therapy. She came back. She's still in therapy. And the last
therapy
thing,
forever.
Yeah. And the last one was Adriana and Stephanie.
True.
So it was truly, I don't like that.
It's not.
They just didn't have enough.
It's not my ideal situation, but yeah.
I think the fact that everyone made up, they're like, all right, well, we can't.
Yeah, let's not ruin the cruise.
Right. We can't do anything else with them. So. But yes, Guerdy in therapy.
Yeah, I don't mean to make light of Guerdy's therapy.
Yeah,
like it's the sort of thing where I'm glad she went on it. And I was saying to you while we were watching it, like I think that there are a lot of other housewives that would do this and it would feel performative.
Yes.
And maybe it is Guerdy's case, but we don't know her in such a way that we automatically go like, ugh. Like I can probably name 5 other housewives if they were like, I'm going to go to therapy and talk about how my upbringing and my trauma, it would be like, oh, please. But this seemed very genuine and very,
She's a very genuine person.
That we know of.
Yeah. It's just...
I hate that I'm qualifying.
Right.
It's like we don't...
Well, we don't really know anybody. That's why
I know, but like
judge them negatively.
But we don't have a history with these women.
That's why when I say I dislike somebody or I go on a rant, it's just I dislike the behavior in this episode or episodes or like the past. But I'm not saying like she's this way and I'm not getting deep into the cycle analyzing.
But enough where I have to edit out certain things. I see how it is. I see. I know
the thing with therapy on housewife shows is that we're not gonna see it multiple times typically, so we can't really like follow the thread because no one. This is not what the show is meant for, to show like multiple therapy sessions,
right?
But and then 2,
any therapist that goes on a housewife show,
it's just. If you're going to get that deep, you probably wouldn't want to have that filmed. We're talking about trauma here. But yeah, we're not going to see her again. Probably not. We'll get a recap at the reunion about where she's going, what she's doing. But yeah, this isn't, there's a couples therapy reality show on HBO or
I don't even know what that is. Yeah, that show.
So it's not that, but yeah, I'm glad that she went. I'm glad she's dealing with her issues. I'd like to know more about like the logistics of being left. Like, I always thought it was that they had to send them ahead because they're trying to get everyone in the family out. But maybe there's more to it, but it does seem really scary on her end. And also, I can see her as a parent now saying like, I couldn't imagine just sending my kids and not knowing what's going on with them. And the people, I guess, they were taking care of her, and her brother didn't seem maybe that interested in doing so from what she's saying.
Or they were like, we have our own kids or whatever the situation was. Yeah, for sure. That's got to be rough, but
yeah. And then
what did Julia cry about this episode? Did she cry about anything?
She didn't really have much to do, and I was kind of happy about that.
All right, perfect.
Yeah. She wanted to put a diaper on a goat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Having put a diaper on a dog for a long time.
Oh my God. We missed Adriana and the cake. I thought that would be more of a big thing.
Yeah. She just scraped the age off of it. And
who did that, though? I hope we find out. I hope they go back to it. Because it had to be either Julia or Marysol.
Probably Marysol.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone was saying, because Guerdy posted about this, and someone in the comments was like, well, it couldn't be Larsa. She can't do equations.
I did think,
that's horrible.
Well, it was on there.
I was saying about Lisa too.
I was like, what is that the correct order of operations? Like, that's what I did think.
Well, that's a lot of that takes a lot of effort. Like 32 times 2 minus 5.
64. Anytime you get 4 minus 9 or 5. Right, there you go. I ruined the answer. Spoiler, it's 9.
Yeah. So, but I don't think any of them would do.
No one would choose math. So maybe it was Guerdy then. She's about the only one I could think that would be like, I can do math.
I think it was Julia.
Okay.
And maybe she just asked somebody.
Kiki was a lot of fun.
Oh, Kiki, like, I'm tired of Kiki talking about her boobs.
And just her parts in general.
Exactly.
Like, my vagina needs sun.
Right? I'm a spread eagle. It's like, why are you, is that your shtick?
Might be. I mean, nothing says it can't be, but like, yeah, after a point, is that really charming anymore?
No, it gets to, who else does that? Oh, Vanderpump always did that, and it got...
Lisa Vanderpump?
Yeah, she'd always just... Is there another Vanderpump?
I didn't even know if you meant someone on Vanderpump did that versus Vanderpump would do that on Beverly Hills.
Good point. Lisa Vanderpump sexualized everything, including animals. Like, oh, you're such a sexy beast, Jiggy. And then it's like, I don't know. No, I don't need that. Thank you.
I can understand. Yeah, I don't need that either.
Yeah, it's like, oh, she'll always like, oh, I'm not going to give... What's her name? Todd? Not Todd.
I don't know his name.
Her husband's name.
I don't know his name. Jimmy.
It's not.
Is it Todd?
No.
Could
Why
be.
is it?
Terry?
No. Ken. I'm not going to give Ken the blowjob until it's his birthday. That's a horrible Lisa Vanderpump. Sorry. Let's move on from that.
No, can you do some more Lisa Vanderpump for me, please? It's turning me on. I'm sorry. It's turning me on.
Lisa, Renna, and Kyle both do very good Vanderpump impersonations. I am not one of those people.
Well, now I really want to go see Downton Abbey.
We got to see that.
Oh, we're going to see that when it comes out. So, of course.
It came out. It's out.
It's out?
It's out.
Well, fuck. We got to go tomorrow. Maybe after dinner. Sunday.
A matinee.
Yeah, we got so many plans.
Gosh,
we're doing a brunch thing and then a dinner thing. Well, Penny's in town. We got to see Penny.
Why you name drop? You dropped a penny.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's our friend's mother-in-law.
Well, our friend's mother and our other friend's mother-in-law.
Yes.
They're married. So.
Yes, and her mother Penny is in town, and she's great.
Yeah.
We should have Penny on the show. She's a therapist. Oh my gosh. I'd be like, Penny.
Should we just go over to their house tomorrow night and be like, when we're done with dinner, Penny, you're going to come with us. We're going to watch an episode of Housewives. We need your opinion.
No, we're going to be like,
I'll bring you the new mics. We'll just do it on our phone. We'll have a nice audio episode. It'll be great.
No, we're going to say, Penny, what are your thoughts on doing a therapy session on a reality show? Like, what? Yeah.
She'll be like, well, so glad you asked.
Yeah.
Today she was telling me all about how they drink oregano oil when they get sick. Like it helps like their immune systems and stuff, but it tastes awful.
She and Joe?
Yes. So I heard all about that because Chris's allergies were acting up and she's like, sure you don't want some oregano oil? He's like, no, last time I did that, I barfed. So she's like, oh, it does taste awful. I was like, well, why would you recommend it?
Like, how much are you drinking?
Well, she said that they used to pour it into orange juice and like it would make it somewhat more palatable. But then she's like, then we learned they put them in capsules and now we just learned we take capsules.
Oh.
So
should we get some oregano oil?
I mean, if you're really worried about getting sick, you know what? We can talk to Penny about it tomorrow.
Less. Till tomorrow.
Till next time?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not.
We're not done?
No.
Let's say, I want to kind of make Penny our secret star. Like, next time Penny comes to town, we're like, oh, by the way, you're a hit on our podcast.
Right?
Like, everyone's like, where's Penny?
Everyone loves a lovable mother-in-law on Housewives or mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a character.
She's totally a character. She's got history.
Yes.
So the ending is Stephanie planning this holiday party.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
the
that.
Shoma Christmas.
The way she talks about like the Shoma Gallery is like it's a household name.
Like the Shom.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone knows exactly what this is. It's like the Kennedy Center. It's like okay.
The Kennedy Center isn't even the Kennedy Center anymore.
Just true. Thanks for the water, by the way.
Sure. So yeah, she's throwing this party, and then Adriana. So you didn't know that Adriana was a singer?
Did not know that.
So not watching in Miami, but hearing things or seeing things online over the years, I've seen that they were at a Pride event or she performed at a Pride event, and she is a singer and a dancer, and
all I know,
she might have performed at BravoCon.
She's no Erica Jane. That's all I know.
I think in the same. Well, I don't really know her genre or her whole thing, but I think it's kind of
comparable.
Maybe
because she's got a following.
I mean, I don't know if she's gonna like break into how many fucks do I give.
Does she pat the puss?
I don't think she pats the puss. I think Erica
trademarked that. Pat the puss TM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I did not know that
TMI.
she was a singer. I did not know that Adriana was a singer. So when she's like, I'm going to have Adriana sing, I was like, oh, is that things that Adriana does?
Well, a 10-piece band that performs for Gloria Estefan. And
Emilio Estefan. I'm assuming some relation to Gloria, right?
Same, that's her husband.
Oh, okay.
That's her manager. That's her guide.
Well, it's not the Miami Sound Machine is all I'm saying. So could be totally different.
It's not full force.
You bring me the Miami Sound Machine, then I'll sing. Until then, nothing.
Not her guy, like her director, like her, they've always been...
Her fella? Her music partner?
Someone, yeah.
Okay.
I should know more. I should know more. I've seen the Gloria Estefan behind the music. I should know more.
Look, just because you like some of the Divas episodes doesn't mean you know everything about all the
Gloria
Divas.
wasn't the original.
I know that. I'm just saying, doesn't mean you know everything.
A lot of people don't know that.
I'm not a lot of people.
I'm saying the audience might have forgotten that it was Mariah, Gloria, Shania, Aretha, Celine, and Carole King.
See, that one's kind of easy to forget. Yes. Carole King, but
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, Divas.
Natural.
Divas Live.
What?
Divas Live.
Ugh, so good. 98. Good year. So... But the whole thing is that them getting together, aside from like Adriana talking about her performance, is that they just want to talk smack about Marysol. Because Stephanie has now deduced that Marysol's a problem when she thought it was Alexia.
Mm-hmm.
It's really Marysol. And she now is like, if she's going to take a shot at me, you better aim right or I got the...
You better hit the bullseye. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I liked that Adriana was just like, yeah, you rehearsed that. Good. It wasn't,
you go, girl.
Wasn't awkward at all. But I also like that's the sort of thing where like, why wasn't that her tagline? Like she says it. It could have been like, hence the tagline.
It could have been.
Does anyone ever say their tagline mid-season?
No, but that's been someone else's tagline. Like
that's true.
Oh, it was Bethany. If you're gonna take a shot at this bee, you better not miss, or something like that.
I would like it if they all had to say their tagline mid-season and like just work it into like they knew at the beginning of the season. They just have to work it into something.
Well, because they don't know until like the end of the season.
I know. That's probably something that they said during filming that
makes... Well, like pertains to like their story that year.
Well, like I didn't realize this entire season. I was like, Lisa's is just kind of generic, but now that I know that she's late to everything.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I may not be prompt, but like, okay, I get it.
Right.
So.
Again, that feels like someone else's tagline. Whatever. In any event, Stephanie is like gunning for Marysol now. Mm-hmm. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
And we forgot the whole Marysol, Alexia, I'm not going to eat dinner. Marysol, Alexia, and Frankie, and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like Alexia ate some dinner. I could see her eat some noodles.
She was. Yeah. It was... Marysol was like, I had some vegan cheese before you came over, guys.
Yeah, and she did not have dinner.
I just loved Frankie and me like, just dial it down.
I like that his exact words were a little less drunk.
Yes.
Just like you're drunk, but you're being too drunk
like
now.
Marysol, a little less drunk.
So it's fair, it's accurate.
So. That's great. But yeah, this Alexia, I'm forgiven Todd, we want to move forward. Like, it's this whole season not been about like, let's, help Alexia through this, and now she's talking about she's like been stripping Todd, and did what he did to you, did that not have an impact?
No, Frankie? I mean, I guess.
What about Frankie?
She's getting the D. She's happy. Sometimes people are mesmerized by the D.
It's Miami. Like, you've been married how many times? You can get some D.
I think you mean Miami D.
No. I will walk out of this podcast room.
Come on, we can make that work. Come on.
That can.
If only we went to Miami and we got D in Miami.
What was funny, I thought, was when Guerdy showed up with like her eyes wide shut veil, and Larsa's like, I think Guerdy missed the memo. She looks like she's going to a swingers party in Fort Lauderdale. And I'm like, ooh, burn on Fort Lauderdale.
A little bit. I did like how they made it seem like we're all just gonna wear red because we're bad bitches. And I was like, also, it's the red party. It's like, oh, okay, that's why you're all wearing red. It's not because like you guys decided to. It's that the ship who's having a theme party.
Scarlet party.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Let's dance around with all these blurred out faces because they can't all get signed off on.
Can't sign their releases.
Places.
I did like that when they were eating or whatever, that everyone behind them was like giving reactions, because clearly it was one of those, if you walk into this room, you give consent to be on, or maybe they were in international waters at that point and they didn't need a consent.
No, people behind them were like, what is happening?
Yeah. So.
That was a lot.
It was a lot. The water's pretty good, isn't it?
Well, now it's all gone. You drank it.
Oh, I drank all of it.
You drank your own milk? No.
Look, I drank milk and I had Oreos right before the podcast. I can't just come on all lactosey. We got through everybody?
I think so. We're gonna do a shift over.
You got to make room for Salt Lake.
Yeah, so we're gonna put Miami over here and put Salt Lake and leave a chair open like for Jesus, but for Potomac.
Yeah.
We also next week are doing our collaboration.
Oh yeah, we got our collab coming up with Bestie approved.
So basically, they're gonna.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
Okay.
I'm counting on coming home or being home from work that day.
Being home that day.
And just sitting down when you tell me to sit down and being like, "Hi, how you doing?"
But you're the one who's figuring out the tech stuff.
Oh no, I'll just put on the video and we'll make it work. I'll make that happen. But I have no idea how the format's gonna go.
Oh, not the format. I'm thinking about the tech part of like having all four of us.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they record in the same place.
We will figure it out.
They don't. I don't think. Anyways.
We'll make it happen. It'll be like a wonderful Zoom call about housewives and all the horrible shit that's going on in the world right now.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be a lot.
It could be a lot, but it'll be good.
Yes.
I look forward to it.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yes.
So until next time.
Until next time. Okay.